So here is my multi-grafted mango tree. I've lost some of the multi-grafts just because some varieties have grown better and taken over. And I've learned a lot from grafting it, that if you don't graft on some of the main branches, it's tough to keep them all going. So one example I've got here, it's not a great graft, it's kind of growing down, as you can see. There's a graft that's right here. And this is shwehintha. And it's kind of struggling. It only has 3 little, branches or so. And it's growing from a low part of the tree. That's just eventually it's not gonna grow anymore. And then I'll lose this variety. So what I need to do is graft it. And I noticed that some buds are swelling on it. And I've got a nice seedling here. And we'll graft it. So let's see what that looks like. So this is something you want on your rootstock. You want it to be growing actively. It's helpful. Also with your scions, bud swelling is helpful. I mean, it can be done without it, but that's what I've always done. So we'll graft it. We're gonna cut this branch down here. See, this one's already starting to grow. So you could use it, you would just probably knock that off. And then the other ones are swelling and you could use those. So I might do 2 grafts on there. I'll definitely do this one back here. And yeah, let's see what that looks like. The first thing, we'll cut off this branch here. There we go. And then we'll cut off all the leaves, making sure not to hit any of the buds. And we don't need it that long, cut it like that. So there we go. Hopefully you can see that. Now when we graft it, I'm probably gonna come about right here and graft it. And I like to do this little side cleft graft. Kind of like that. So I'll make these cuts, and first I need to wrap this in the tape, and then I'll make the cuts, put it in there, tape it up, and I'll show you what we do up top. All right, so hopefully this comes through. We're gonna be grafting it right there. We'll grab our tape. So this is kind of like saving this variety from the tree, because eventually that mango tree is not going to support this low branch that we got this from. So we're getting it off of there so we can plant it somewhere else in the future. And I need to do a follow-up update video to my for this multi-grafted mango tree here. All right, now what I'd like to do is the side cleft, like I said. And I want to get it going like straight up as much as I can. So I don't know if you can see this here. You want to make a nice flat cut. So like right there. Oh, I went too far, but I think it'll be all right. A little too far. No, I think it's all right. This is one to bend that way. We'll tape it up good, and hopefully it won't fall off. So then I take a little piece off there. Now let's set this to the side so it doesn't fall. Cut's actually pretty good. So now I'm gonna cut the budwood. There we go. So nice flat cuts. One side bigger than the other, and I square it up so it's kind of even there. Hopefully you can see that. And we come in here and we place it, the larger piece up against the main trunk there. Look at that. Just fits in so nicely. Let's see if we can get a close up. And you can see it fits really nicely in there. And we'll hold it down with some more tape and a rubber band if I have to. Looks like it's got a pretty good connection there. So yeah, now we'll wrap it up. So I'll grab some more of the tape, wrap it like this, seals in all the moisture. That's what you want. You don't want this piece of budwood drying out. I actually had some good luck just using this as holding it together too, but I think I'll loosely put a rubber band on it. Like so. It's connected on there good now. Wrap it a couple times just so it has a nice secure connection. You want the flat surfaces that you made with the cuts to be touching well. That's what's going to give you a successful graft. So there we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's nice and on there. It's taped up good. Moisture's locked in. Plant's locked in. Now you only need a couple of leaves above where you did the graft for this kind of graft. I found that works good. So what I'm going to do is cut off this part of the tree. Because it's wanting to send energy at the top here. You can see it's already pushing. So just go ahead and make a little cut there. And now we'll throw this into the shade. I might even, well, I'm gonna throw it where I can get some water. So there we go. We'll do an update when it starts to push, or if it fails, we'll show you that too. And there we go, shwehintha. Hopefully it will be, you know, saved. I've got another one, should go in the update video. I've got a Tess Love there I also grafted. It's just one little branch. It's getting some new growth there, but it's not looking good.